wanted to talk to you about this new dating website that I joined and how I'm feeling about it. And I think it's called cleverdate.com, but I'll put the link down below. And I joined this website because I am getting tired of wasting time on men, wasting years, decades, and dating, and then nothing ever comes out of it. And it's a lot of money, a lot of resources that are put into dating. And I think this website helps me to feel like I'm gonna benefit somewhat off of it. If I don't, if I go on a first date, then there's a monetary reward for me, and if it doesn't work out, I don't feel so cheated. So I went on there and I put in all my information, and then it asked me for my photo, but I tried to put a photo in, but it wouldn't take it. And I don't have really any regular, latest photos. I'm not a person who likes to take a lot of pictures, and I just, I feel kind of naked just having my picture on there and having anybody look at me. And I like the fact of you keeping your picture private, and then if they want to, ask you to see it, then they can, but they say that if you keep your picture private, then, you basically are invisible to people. So, I was thinking that I was thinking that it's real nerve-wracking. It's stressful to date, and it's bringing up a lot of anxiety, a lot of bad feelings I have towards men. What they've done to me in the past. Starting from my dad. He wasn't there for me. He basically abandoned me. And then, my first boyfriend, was domestic violence. And, from there on, domestic violence. I've had to get restraining orders. I've, been threatened. My life has been threatened. I've had to run for my life. I've had to relocate due to domestic violence. I've lost jobs because of domestic violence. So, you can see how upsetting this could be for me to even think about trying to meet a man when I knowing how they're worse than they were when I was dating back before 20 years ago. And, now they're more ruthless, cutthroat, trying to hustle whatever they can get out of a woman, whether it's sex or money or connections, or just a maid to, wash their dirty drawers. That's how these men are. And it makes me really nervous, and I'm getting a little panicky. And to tell you the truth, I actually am kind of just joining this website just so I can write an article about it and get some hands-on experience to help other people, because I wouldn't even date anyone, really. I wouldn't want to from any of these websites, because these people don't check these people thoroughly enough. They don't check them for AIDS. They don't check them for credit checks and criminal background checks, and they don't check references from their exes. So they're just going around, spreading all kinds of diseases and creating kids all over the place, abandoning them, and then they come along, hi, want to date me? Like there's some sort of prize or something. And I'm not feeling that, I'm not trying to get with that, So I'm hoping that, everything works out in its own time, and that I'll meet someone that's a good person, and so I'm gonna be, taking you along with me, and I'm gonna bring you on the website, let you see the selection of men, and I'll take you, maybe even on a date. I'll take you on some phone calls, and just, you're gonna be there, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. So it's gonna be difficult, I have to say. I had an interview at this place before, but I didn't get the job. I had a few interviews at Department of Corrections, but I never got the job. I had one in Lakewood, off Bridgeport too, but yeah, so I'm gonna, and I haven't bought clothes in years. I mean, I can't even afford it. The elites have me pretty much strapped. They got me on a list of do not call, and they basically blacklisted me to poverty. So when I'm meeting these guys, I'm working with some old gear. I don't even have any makeup, so I gotta work with what God blessed me with, basically. And I'm thankful for whatever I have. But I'm just letting you know, I'm not coming out 100%, on deck, and that's because they cripple you. That's what the elites do. That's what they specialize in. They make sure, just like when I first got on Twitter. The only person who was, wanting to give me promotional opportunities and business, business deals was GoDaddy.com, and they only want to set you up with what they want, and if you don't jump on that, if you're not trying to work for the elites, it's not that easy just to hook yourself up and get your own business and get your own office and your own everything, because they're going to put blockades in front of all of that, because that's how they roll. And they want to make sure you stay on E, so you can't go nowhere. They don't want you, out there even meeting anyone, because they know that men want women that have, independence, have assets, have resources, and so they basically cut all that out, so that they limit, the attractive level of you, and that way that you'll have less men liking you, and then that works out perfectly fine for them. And it's a shame, but that's the way they do it. And I wish there was another way I could tell you that, like there was a hotline we could call, or an agency for targeted individuals, or a government agency that, looks out for women who basically have been, taken over and taken over by men and misled and deceived, and but we don't, and the police, they don't have time for that. That's like petty crimes to them. So they barely, answer to domestic violence women that are getting threatened. They can't even keep up with that. I mean, much less just, dating men, just hustling and working scams on women. That's like they probably don't even have a department for that. So, we're way behind like caveman days when it comes to dating, and it makes it dangerous. And these dating sites don't, acknowledge it. I just saw an article the other day where this woman was joined a Christian dating site and met someone, and he raped her. I mean, if you think, I'm safe because I'm, with the Christian, well, you think again, you never know. But it's just sad, that this is the way it goes. And we got men targeting women, targeting single families, trying to take, money out of the mouths of kids and hustling, and these women desperate, wanting to, someone to love them, and going on ahead and not caring, and just being with men they know better and that they know is not good for them. So it could bring up a lot of fear, and so I'm just glad that you're here with me, and you could share your comments too if you feel in the same way, if you've experienced that, or if you've had good dealings with men on these websites, and I'd like to know, if you have. So just drop me a comment, tell me what's going on in the dating world, and prepare me for this, because let me tell you, I haven't been out in the dating world for so long, I don't even want to tell you, because you won't believe it. So I mean, this is all new. I'm just getting out here, experiencing it, just and everything is just like, wow, I can't even believe it. So but at least I'm trying, because I'm going to tell you, there was many years when I said no way and no go. I mean, I just pretty much swore off military men, and then I said, well, not all men are the same. But then when they, instituted this gay stuff in the military, that I can't even deal with, because now I got to worry about them all sharing the barracks and the showers and all that. And I've dealt with a lot of dudes who were, on the down low in the military. So I don't want to, I'm not going to go there. So I'm hoping there's still some good Christian men out there that believe in God. And that's what I'm trying to hold on to, is to say, oh, please, please, God, lead my footsteps. Bring this man, into my life. And I know there's got to be good people out there in this world. So I'm going to give it a chance, and I'll keep you posted. Information you need, reporting on when we're with the